You don't know where I'm at right now. I'm at the train station on my way to Chi-Town, Chicago for the first time taking a solo trip. And it's also going to be my first time taking a sleeper car in a roomette with Amtrak. So I'm right here at the station, Back Bay, waiting for my train to come right now. Am I nervous? Yes, I am. And yeah, I've done solo trips before plenty of times, but I've never rode a Amtrak, let alone a train going to another state ever. So wish me luck, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind. Try to go to work, but I lost track of time. 'Cause everyone keep looking like you. I can't take no more.
Yeah, this is the tour of my room. I'm just gonna do it like this. So this is the doorway right here. So if you're standing in front of the door, you have your windows, one up there, one here. Right there is where I sit. You know what? So basically, this is my chair. Again, my windows. You have two windows, one above, one at the bottom. That's my chair. And I always sit in direction of the train. And there's the other chair, which I got my backpack on. But those two chairs actually turn into a bed when you put them together. Usually you can get the room attendant, but I know how to do it myself. But let's see. Up here we have our reading light. There we have what we call the overhead lights. That button right there is if you need to call the attendant, you can. That button is for the intercom. If you don't want to hear that loudspeaker, you can turn it off. Another light, night light, which is that blue light, which I love at nighttime. And you have your temperature gauge, and again, another night light, another overhead light. Again, the button for the room attendant. You have some hangers, the AC vent. You have two electrical sockets, which I do love. And that's your trash bin when you pull it out. Yep, that's your trash bin right there. And this is what I like. These curtains are Velcro together for privacy. If you open a door, that lock only locks from the inside, not the outside, only the inside. And then you got your windows here. But, you know, when you want your privacy, you just Velcro it up and you're all good. Also, let's see. Yeah, that's my camera. We have another outlet, which is cool because I'm charging a lot of stuff. Those steps actually lead to a bunk bed that's above. But I'm telling you, two people in one roomette, way too cramped. Again, windows, which I keep looking out because the view is really, really nice. But, you know, another reading light. Again, an overhead light. For each chair, they basically have the same knobs and switches. And again, let's see. Oh, yeah. Let me move all this stuff out the way. This is so cool. This right here, when I get it open, this is a sink. And as soon as you open it up, a red light is going to appear, which tells you that it's open. And if you notice, there is no drain at the bottom of that sink. So when you turn the water on, I'll show you how you get rid of the water. You see that little space right there? Once you're done with the water, you just lift up the sink. The water goes behind it. Obviously, there's another drain behind it. The red light goes off, indicating that the door is closed. Okay? Space for my suitcase. That's what I put it. Space there for my sneakers. And I also have an overhead area for my space.
First thing I did when I got in the room, because I did my research. I really did my research, and so far so good. But first thing I did, I got some Clorox bleach wipes, and I came in here and I had to wipe down all the counters like you see here, and this table that pulls up. And I had to wipe all this down, the table down, all this thing. Anything that I'm going to touch, the doorknob, counters here, there, everywhere. And I thought that was a good idea because when I don't want it to be that tight. When I came here, the things like the chairs had crumbs on them, so I wiped the chairs with the Clorox bleach. And anything that I'm going to touch, of course, gotta have your Perot. I'm enjoying the views. We just left Springfield, Massachusetts, and I'm telling you, I've lived in Massachusetts all my life, and I've never even got to see my own state. Views are amazing. I don't know why I've never taken a train before, but if it wasn't for YouTube watching, there's a lot of people that I watch on YouTube that inspired me. Yeah, this is Lou. Finally made it to my hotel room. It wasn't hard to find, but I did wait in that executive lounge for I'd say about 2 hours. I took a nap, and I can't wait to get this knee brace off because I think it's stopping my circulation. But I finally made it to my hotel. Before I do anything, I'm going to show you the tour. So behind me, that's the door, that's the entryway. So this is our kitchen. Have a little bar with the 2 tables, a nice kitchenette set, dishwasher,
Right there, we have a stove top, electric, toaster, your basic refrigerator, freezer with no ice trays, which I don't understand. How do you have a refrigerator, freezer with no ice trays? But anywho, you have your counter space up top above the refrigerator. One thing I love about the Marriott Residence Inn, they always supply you with kitchen items like pots, pans, spoons, forks, pots, as you see there. You have your dishwasher, and yes, they do supply soap, dishwashing soap, and liquid dish soap for the sink. And as you saw, they do supply coffee, tea. You have your thermostat gauge, and you have your sofa. Now, not only is that a sofa, that's also a sleep sofa. So I'm going over here to check to see if it's a sleep sofa. Not all of them are, but yeah, this one is a sleep sofa. And then you have your long desk, which is very nice. Nice TV that turns left and right. You have your king size bed over here. And next you have your end table and mirror, your walk-in closet. It's not that big, but it does have your basic ironing board, your iron, of course. Right now I'm looking for the safe because every room has a safe in it. There it is. So a safe, which I'll be using it sometime today or tomorrow. I don't know when, but at least they have one. And of course, the bathroom, really long bathroom counter, sink. My favorite part, this walk-in shower. Love this shower. And I love that bench where I can sit. You have your conditioner, shampoo. And I love it that they have the hot and cold switch over there because you don't want to turn it on. Every time you turn it on, then you get the cold water on you or hot. And I love a toilet that flushes really fast because all I want to say is hello and goodbye. Now I'm going to see what kind of views I have outside the window. When I came in, it didn't look like much. All I saw was buildings, but I'm about to see if I have any kind of views. And the answer is no. Nothing but tall buildings. And of course, I have an office building facing me. So I got to be very careful when I walk around the room naked with the lights on early morning. But in Chicago, everything is tall. I thought New York had the tallest buildings, but Chicago has New York beat by far. And so I'm looking kind of crazy. Would you believe it's hot in Chicago? I was thinking the temperature would be like Boston, 60 to like 70, but it's kind of cooler. Not cool, it's hot. I mean, like muggy hot. And I got this sweatshirt on. Let me let y'all check out my dribble. This is my dribble. I just got this Nike jeans with the Air Jordans. That's my dribble. You probably can't even see it, but anywho, I gotta take off this knee thing because it's just stopping my circulation. So get back to you. Peace. Anyway, as you see, I'm at the Chicago's Riverwalk. And do you see that water? Like, you thought Boston Harbor was bad. Their water's worse. Anywho, I'm getting ready to go enjoy the nightlife. Tomorrow's another day. I'm here till Monday. So until then, see you when I see you. Peace.
Okay, yeah, excuse me. I know I look tired. I look like a mess. But I just got to leaving Andy's Jazz Club, man. I'm telling you, the band was off the hook. You guys gonna see it in the highlights. But because I just got here at 9:30, I'm tired. And the hour, even though it's like an hour ahead, you know, it's 9:30, but in Boston time it's 10:30, which is my bedtime. So I'm signing off. We'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do the, I don't know what they call it, skywalk or whatever, but this is Big Lou signing off. Peace. Yes. Thanks.
Up at the camera on the count of three. Oh wait, they get it.
Oh my God, I gotta take a deep breath.
I just gotta scan that card real quick.
Yes.
I'm taking the one with that camera first, so if you can, just step to the center.
See how high this is? I don't think I can do this, bro.
I recommend going at it like backwards and just looking out that way. If you want to try.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna look at the camera. So I just left the Skydeck. I'm telling you guys, I was crapping in my pants. For those who are not scared of heights, more power to you, but I almost crapped in my pants. In order for me, when you get on the Skydeck, you gotta look up at a camera because I couldn't get on the deck because I kept looking down. He told me to back up and look straight, and he would let me know when to stop, and then I just look up and never look down because every time I looked down, my knees started wobbling. I didn't think I could do it, but I took his advice, which to me was even scarier. It was even scarier because as I'm backing up, I'm reaching him back, trying to feel where the glass door is, and he just said back, which to me was horrifying, but I was trying not to be a bitch in front of everybody, so I was just trying to be cool. But when you see the photos of what I look like, man, he took an amazing photo, and I'm glad I did it, and I got the hell out of there because I was sweating profusely, probably from all the alcohol from last night, but I came, I saw, I conquered.
The world feels quiet, and I don't mind. Your hand in mine slows down time. Every worry drips like dust in air. Right here with you, I have no care. In this moment, I'm alive. No need to run, no need to hide. Every breath feels warm and true. In this moment, The world feels quiet, and I don't mind. Your hand in mine slows down time. Every worry drifts like dust in air. Right here with you, I have no care. In this moment, I'm alive. No need to run, no need to hide. Every breath feels warm and true. In this moment, I'm
So that's basically it. I've done the sightseeing tour. To me, it was relaxing, and the guy that was um, giving us the tour gave us a lot of information I didn't even know, especially about the Chicago Fire, which I did forget. But it was, cool just to see the area where they believe it started. So right now I'm at, I don't know what other park it is. And I want to turn my camera on her, but can't. But anywho, I'm just chilling at this park, which is right in front of the Chicago Tribune, as you see. And it's a fun-loving park, and I'm just gonna take it easy live vlog. So until then, we'll get back. This is Lou saying peace. We out. So I'm on the second floor where they check in. I'm just gonna show you where we get our meals, but this is kind of like a layback area, as you see. And here's the bar that I usually go to at night. They're closed now, but they'll reopen up later on. Place with a TV. I'm usually eating breakfast over there with another TV. And here is where we get the breakfast, and the breakfast is good. So right here is where it's a free buffet. You just come in at from 6:30, I guess, to 10:30 or 11. Down here, I don't know if anybody's ever seen that movie with Kevin Costner called The Untouchables, but that picture is taken at the Union Station, and that's where they had the famous fight scene.